What's going on, everyone? Talen here with Talen Collects Figures, and we are back with another figure, and this time I have a big one. So this is the second ever figure that I've gotten that's kind of like premium plus size, I guess, for me. It is technically supposed to only be a 1/6 scale, but the box is just as big as my Domino. As you can see over there, that's the only other larger figure that I have. She is a 1/4 scale, so kind of curious to see why this box is like the same size when this is supposed to be a 1/6. But anyway, the figure that we have today is going to be the Samurai Android 18 by PD Studios. So I was very interested in this figure as soon as I saw it come up. It just looked really cool. I love samurai, I love Japanese style. It just really, I don't know, I like the aesthetics of it, and Android 18 is one of my favorites, one of my favorite female Dragon Ball characters, so I guess we'll put it that way. Yeah, so when I saw this figure, I was like, you know what? I need to have this figure. So I pre-ordered this figure a long time ago. I pre-ordered her back in August of 2020, and it just, yeah, it took forever. I don't know if there was delays, if I just ordered from a bad company, because this first time I had ever ordered from this particular website here was, what was it, it was like Fanatics or something like that is the website, Fanatics or something like that. They're based in Singapore, I believe. But anyway, the point is I pre-ordered in August of 2020. I believe it was supposed to be released in like mid 2021 or something like that, and I only got her now in June of 2022. So like a year of delays. So been almost two years since I pre-ordered this statue, and I was worried that I wasn't going to get it, because again, I'd never ordered from this website before, so I thought they had kind of just scammed me, because after her release date and she was supposed to be released, I emailed them like once a month or once every 2 months to get an update, and they kept saying, oh, we'll send it when we receive it, we'll send it when we receive it. So I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm ever getting this figure. I think I just ordered from a bad place. But yeah, finally got her. What I paid $540 for her, I believe it was. 520, 540, somewhere around there is what I paid for the actual statue. And then I paid $90 for shipping, because it did the slow shipping that's supposed to take 4 to 6 months. But luckily, I don't know if because it took so long or what, they upgraded me for free on the shipping, so it got here in less than a week, or it got here in about a week. So that was really nice. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, it just took forever to get. So first of all, as you can see, there's a bit of damage on the box here. So I'm a little bit worried that the figure might have been damaged, or the statue. I've never ordered from overseas before, like a big statue like this. I've ordered some of my regular figures from overseas, but this one, it feels like, since there's a lot of small parts in here, because there's like a big cherry blossom tree that she's under, I have a bad feeling that some of those parts might be damaged. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's packed very well inside here and everything is okay, because I don't think there's a way to get any like replacements, or I don't think there's any warranty on the figure or something. So if there's any damage, I think I just have to try to fix it on my own. I don't think I can get it replaced or anything. But yeah, so let's start the unboxing here. Get her out of this giant box. Hopefully everything looks good, because this is, of course, not my normal recording setup. I just cleared off my desk here to, you know, try to unbox this. But yeah, let's go ahead and get her out and see what we can find. Well, we have a big foam cube here. I mean, it looks well protected. Which way do I open this? So there's a big thick layer here, and then there's thin ones down here. I'm assuming we start with the thin layer, right? All right, let's remove the first layer, see if this is correct. Oh, I think it is. We got the little envelope here. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice and fancy. We got a wax seal here. That's pretty cool. Ah, all right, let's see what this guy says. Break the seal. Okay, so that's just like the authenticity card. I can speak here. So we got 163 out of 288, and yeah, we did get the 1/6. They had two versions. They had the 1/4 scale and the 1/6 scale. It's just for me, since I don't have a ton of room, I wanted to get the smaller version because it would fit better in my room here. But yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, we got our lantern here. That's the first piece that we have. And I accidentally clicked it and... Ooh. Nice. So it works. I mean, that's good. Looks pretty nice. I don't want to accidentally break this or anything, so I should probably set this on the floor and then take everything out, right? Okay, we got part of the tree here as our next part. Very cool looking. The moss and stuff on it. Alright, looks like we got her scroll pouch here, something. Looks like she hangs this on her back and you put like a scroll in it or something. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any instructions, so I'm going to figure out how everything goes together. Hopefully there's not too many parts, but I mean, there's a lot of layers here. Ooh, this is cool. We got our owl. Look at you. Very cool. Okay. Got some kind of straps here, it looks like. Okay. Alright, now we got one of her katanas. Got a little baggie of stuff here. So we got... It's like a scroll, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a scroll, and then we've got what, little talismans? Which I think you hang from the tree. Alright, so there's some more stuff. Okay, here's the first piece of Android 18, and it is her arm. So here we have an arm with the Japanese style sleeve on it. That is very cool looking. Oh, there's a little bit of paint crack there, but that's fine. It adds to the aesthetic. Okay, we got a little tip of the tree here. And then we've got a piece of her armor. Looks like a shoulder blade, maybe? Shoulder blade or a front piece. Well, she doesn't have a front piece, right? Alright, so I think that's all for the first layer. So we're going to be moving on to the second layer. Okay, first piece on the second layer, I've got this really cool looking medallion. This is really cool. This is probably just like, you know, just a piece that comes with a, yeah, number 163. Very nice. It's got Shenron on it, 2-star ball, Android 18. It looks like this layer has all the big parts on it, so I think the other layers don't really have anything. So yeah, let's see if we can pull some of this stuff out of here. Alright, we've got the main centerpiece of the statue here, the main reason that we picked her up, and it is, of course, Android 18 herself. So here she is, donning some of the samurai outfit here. Looks like a little bit of it has fallen off, but that's fine. So yeah, that's where the armor piece goes. So it's a side piece for the armor. Then we put her arm on. Very cool. I really like her face too. They did a really good job with the sculpt on the face here. Very nice. It's got the mask here. All right, she arrived undamaged. I'm very happy about that. And she looks great. I was kind of worried about that because I hadn't ordered any of these kind of figures before, because I believe they're just made in China, like these figures. So I didn't know if it means that's lower quality or what, but with the price point I was hoping that it would be nice quality, and she looks really good. So now we have the base in here, so let's see if we can get this thing out. Ooh, this base is a big boy. Holy. Well, that's where all the weight came from. Alright, here we have, the base. Dragon Ball. This thing probably weighs like 15 pounds. Actually, more like 20 pounds, 20 pounds plus. Ooh. Oh, nice, that's actual, like, grassy stuff, you know, like the model grass they use when you're making models. So yeah, we just gotta plunk our tree in here. And just start assembling. So okay, so there's not a ton of pieces, but there's quite a few. I'm assuming they all just slot into one spot. It doesn't look too bad. But let me check to make sure, of course, that there's nothing left in here, but I think that's everything. Okay, so I think we got her put together, or at least as put together as I can get. It looks like we were missing something, because I was looking at some other images, and people have like arrow tips or something that they put in here, which I could not find in the one I got. And it looks like, you know, there's places to put something in there, but I cannot find where they are. So I don't know if I just didn't get any, if it was in some of the paper that I kind of crumpled up and threw out, so maybe I'll have to go through that. But yeah, I didn't see it. And then the only other thing is I don't know where this goes. I didn't really see a place to actually put this in anywhere, so we just have an extra little piece here, I guess. And then I'd had one little casualty while putting her together. Don't know if you can see this. This is a part of the sword. There's the bow on the sword there broke when I was trying to push it in, because the mold wasn't quite the right size, so I had to put a bit of force to push in the sword so that her hand would fit, because her hand wasn't fitting because the sword was pushed, or wasn't going into the slot far enough. So those were the only things that I had go wrong here, but besides that, everything looks great. So I'm gonna pick up the phone now so I can get a little better shots of her. Hopefully I can keep it steady enough, so just giving you a fair warning, there might be a bit of movement going on right now because I'm not the smoothest at panning and using this camera here, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so I'll try to keep you guys steady here. So here she is. Got her little owl up here. I just hung these talismans on the branches here, but I can hang them wherever I'd like. And here she is. So that piece went on her back, actually. That was a back plate there. Some armor to protect her from getting shot in the back. She's holding the scroll, so I decided to put it in there. It could fit on either hand, but this thing here, I didn't really know what else to do with it. She was holding it in some of the other pictures that I saw of her, so I put it there. The other one I just have sitting back here, but I don't know, I guess I could find maybe a different place for it. And like I said, this is just the kind of like craft stuff, so you can kind of feel it's nice and fuzzy. Got a little bit of resin there for the water. Looks really good. We saw that. And then her lantern here, which we can turn on. Which I'm not sure what batteries it uses and if they're easy to replace or not, because I didn't look at trying to open that up, but it does look really cool. I should probably put her on, I don't know if my little spinny pedestal thing will work well, but we'll try to get a few hands of her while on that, so let me get that set up real quickly. But yeah, she's looking amazing. I'm really happy with how she turned out. Okay, so I put her on top of there. I'm a little nervous because, as you can see, it's not the right size. But at least now I can try to spin her around. Be very, very careful. So there's the back. Alright, so that is Android 18 from PD Studio. Again, I got the 1/6 scale version. I guess you can kind of see a comparison here. They had a 1/4 available. Domino here is a 1/4 scale. If we can slide her over for comparison. So that would be the difference in size. So if you got the 1/4 scale, Android 18, the Android 18 herself should be the same scale as this Domino here in terms of size, which again, I just didn't want another one that big. And because you can see the base and the tree was already pretty big here on the 1/6 scale, so on the 1/4 she'd probably be pretty tall, I would assume. Actually, look, she's standing on top of this. I didn't realize that. Then you can see Domino is still bigger, so yeah, it'd probably be overall like the same size as my Domino, just a little bit bigger base, because as you can see it takes a little more surface area, but probably the same height, I would assume, because they have the same, or relatively the same sitting posture there. The tree might go up a little bit higher, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this look here. Again, I don't usually get these kind of figures very often because they're a little bit out of my normal price points, but these are two of my favorite girls here, so I just really wanted to get some nice statues of them. So yeah, you know, some of my favorite characters I will splurge for, and I'll be happy with the splurge. One that I've been trying to splurge for, which I can't get a hold of, is the Magic figure. So there's a Magic figure that just looks amazing, but it doesn't ship to the US. It's not available in the US because of copyright reasons. The company that made it, was it Xfinity, or I've already forgotten the name of the actual studio that makes it, but it's a 1/4 scale. It looks fantastic. Has different forms for her. It's got the normal Magic, it's got her demon mode, and yeah, it's like a grand, I think, retail, or $1,200 retail, but now like trying to find an aftermarket, it's like over $2,000, and that's a little bit out. If I could get her for retail, I would have definitely bought her, but yeah, I'm gonna have to settle for the upcoming release, which is going to be just a 1/10 scale Magic from Iron Studios. I did pre-order that one because I still think that one looks pretty cool. But this video was about Android 18 here. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you collect any of these kind of figures here from these other types of studios, and not just like the mainstream ones. Like mainly, I guess these are based in like Singapore, China, all those kind of places. Yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.